having some technical issues here today in this gym. Well, now we have the introductions of technically the home team tonight because they are in white. It's always the actual home team playing on home court who gets introduced second. And Cape Verde, well, they made history back in 2023 when they played at the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Are they able to get back to next year's FIBA Basketball 2027 World Cup? So far right now, they're sitting at 2-1 in this group, along with Cameroon, who is also 2-1. South Sudan now with a 3-1 record. And lots to talk about this Cape Verde team. They have some excellent players, and they are all back out, ready to represent their national team. This Cape Verde team finished 8th at last year's FIBA Afrobasket. Obviously, Ivan Almeida and Joel Almeida. We'll talk about them as the game goes on. Some interesting history between those two brothers as well. Patrick Lima has been big time for them, 13 points, 6 assists, and he is suited up, ready to go. Cameroon playing at home for a reason, and they believe the home crowd can be the 6th man on the team and help them win tonight. Well, the good news is Jeremiah Hill is in the lineup, and I'm sure he'll get some heavy minutes here today. Moving on, but right now we're going to take a short break for the playings of the national anthems. Cape Verde up first. shifts and huddles by both the players and the coaches and staff of both teams, and then we will have a quick look at the third team on the floor tonight. And there they are. Oh, they're running away from us. Mahamadou Diallo, Umar C, and Zuhir Buhaba from Mali. Well, they're all warming up. The referees, the players, they are out of there, and they are, well, there's the referees as we have introduced them today. There they are. Mahamadou Diallo, Umar Asai, and Zuhir Buhaba are calling tonight's game for us. And we had some technical issues. Hopefully those are all resolved in the previous game. And well, Cape Verde, they were there in 2023. Do they have enough to continue this amazing run? Or Cameroon, are they going to surprise the world like they did back in 2025 Afrobasket, finishing 4th? Both teams heading back to the benches, and I don't know about you, but I am excited to see Ulrich Chomchi, the youngin' in the NBA. He is a very bright spot for the future of this Cameroonian basketball team, and that is the 1-minute TISO countdown top. He was the first player ever drafted directly from the NBA Academy in Africa into the NBA. He was selected 57th by the Grizzlies before being traded to the Toronto Raptors. Played in the Basketball African League, the BAL League. Get his team another win heading into the second group phase of this competition. It's window 3 right now. They will play again. Both these teams will play again in 2 days. And then they will play again in August. Not sure about his availability then, but if you go and read everything about this young man, Ulrich Chomchi, he has said he wants to be available for Cameroon. He wants to represent his country at a FIBA Basketball World Cup. Not represented Cameroon in the previous 3 games, obviously. He was not available. But he has played for them previously at the senior level. A little bit away from being a star. He is definitely committed to this Cameroon basketball team, and we are moments away from tip-off, folks. right out of bounds, but it was tipped. So it is going to be Cameroon ball off of the tip. And they get the ball in with no difficulty. And first action of the game, they get it to Atiba. Atiba gives it up, and it's going to be a turnover, so ball back. I said ball. First opportunity now coming up for Cape Verde. Their first action of the game. They draw the switch, goes up with the left hand, can't get it to go though. So Tavares saw the mismatch, tried to take advantage, but he couldn't. There's another turnover for Cameroon. Penetration kick open in the corner, and that one rolls in and out. Crowd would have liked it. First 3 points, and how about this? Hustle for the ball. And gets to go all the way to the basket, draws the foul, and it's going to go to the free throw line for 2 attempts. As he makes the first, is Will Tavares. And makes the second easily, so nice start. First points of the game go to Cape Verde. Similar action. They ran, oh, well, it says if you're not going to defend me, you're just going to wait for the action to happen. I'm just going to shoot. And that shot hits nothing but net. Atiba, first 3 points for the home team. Gotta love these FIBA windows as well. Opportunity to play games at home, playing more games in a calendar year than you were before in the old competition systems, old qualification systems. And I think it has really helped the progression for some of these national teams, as that shot makes that 2 3-pointers in a row for Cameroon, and they jump out to a quick lead to start this game. Tries to kiss it off the glass. That one's no good though. Cape Verde heading into this game, 82 points a game. Compared to just 71 for Cameroon, but they have come out hot as they force the turnover there. And Ivan Almeida, not too happy with the way his team has come out and started this game. Still very early in the game, though. A little bit of a ghost screen action there. Instead, decides to pop, but Ibua not able to get that shot to go. On the other end, the putback. No one boxing out the man underneath the key. And 3-point shot missed, but a perfect rebound. And, oh, nice pass. I didn't even see that lane opening up. That is trust from your point guard to your big man on the pick and roll situation. Tavares running it up top, gives it up to Almeida. Almeida's shot is long. Now Hill pushing the tempo, almost loses it. Picks the ball up. He's going to have to find someone. He does. Noko has the ball tipped. He wanted a foul. The referee says it was a no call. And somehow held on to the ball was Will Tavares. Hesitated and then shot it. Iboa. Falling out of bounds. And, well, both teams a little out of control these last few possessions. I think they're trying to set the tempo of which way they want to play. Jeremiah Hill had a great season in the BCL for Elan Chalon in the French League, but also Basketball Champions League, for those of you who follow. And deep three-point shot. Boa looks over to coach and says, yeah, you're right, I need to have a hand up. And I think we have a warning for touching the ball after it goes in the basket. Cameroon have the possession up top. Shake and bake. Gets all the way to the basket. Cho, no good. Oh, there for the offensive rebound, but gets rejected from behind. Noko, as Almeida wants coach to use his challenge, and I think coach says, you know what? It is not the time in the game. And wide open off of the inbounds. Is not able to get that shot to go, and now Almeida pushing the tempo. He stops, he pops, he lets it fly. That shot no good though. He made a deep one earlier, and comes up with the steal. Great hands, goes all the way to the basket and flushes it home. Obviously Ivan Almeida, one of the best players on this team, 16 points a game. And it's an and one foul. I think it was kind of, referee saw him reach from behind, I'm gonna guess. As Ivan Almeida talking to the ref saying, I had all ball. And sorry about the technical difficulties. We've had on-site technical difficulties since this game day started. Previous game, we had a delayed start. And obviously you can see some glitches happening right now as well. As (9-11) for Cameroon. And again, I apologize for the glitches that we are having on site in this game. And hard to follow the game if you are not watching live. And now we've seemed to lost the feed. Well, sorry about that. We were having some technical difficulties all day here in Cameroon, but we are back and the game is back on, and that's all we can ask. There's the score: Cape Verde 9, Cameroon 11. Quick catch and shoot off of the inbounds, no good. As Cape Verde come up with the rebound. Correa has it up top. He's working. He gives it up to Almeida. Almeida thought about it, gives it up. Ooh, nice crossover. Strong take with the left hand. Can't get the soft kiss to go, though. And ball touched the rim, though, so shot clock was reset. Delgado. Almeida shot fake, his defender well off. How about that? Sharing is carrying, leads to a wide open three, but unfortunately hits everything but the net. Hits nothing but air, I should say. And foul there coming from behind. Delgado takes one for the team as Cape Verde have fouls to give. Cameroon already have committed 5 fouls, so Cape Verde, if they stay aggressive, they're going to get to the free throw line to end this last quarter. Both these teams sitting at 2-1 in Group A. Top 3 teams. Well, they've had shots, opportunities out of their inbounds play, and they've put up a lot of threes out of that one set. They just haven't gone in. And that shot no good. Fight for the offensive rebound, comes up with it. One-on-one in the post. Strong take, stronger defense. And that pass just off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. So ball right back to Cape Verde. Cameroon wanting to make history. They had that top 4 finished at last year's FIBA Afrobasket. They have a lot of players with a lot of experience playing in the Africas professionally, experience playing in the US, playing over in Europe professionally. Do they have enough of that experience to make history for Cameroon? Puts it up. That's a tough take, and an even tougher finish. Great finish, Diaga around the basket for Cameroon as he gives them their lead. That three-point shot he had all day. The lefty lets it fly. Patrick Lima played all 3 games in the qualifiers. 13 points, 6 assists. And, well, way to catch it. Turn around, keep the ball high. And that is the youngin' from Cameroon. First ever player to be drafted out of the NBA Africa development program. Has to put the shot up, doesn't get it to go. And now out running, sprinting, I should say. Shot fakes and an easy 2-point basket. So Cameroon getting the job done defensively. That has helped them get out to a little bit of a lead here as the end of the fourth, but they pick up a foul, a little bit too aggressive there, trapping so far away with only 11 seconds left. And that's going to put Cape Verde to the free throw line. I like the aggressiveness. I like the intention. And then you just have to add the smarts to it. You need to know time and score. You need to know foul count. That's a second trip this game to the free throw line. Oh no, first trip, sorry, for Almeida. Hill, shake and bake, trying to get free. Oh, are you kidding me? What in the world was that planned? Was it a shot? Was it a pass? It doesn't matter. It's a two-point bucket for Cameroon as the crowd is on their feet at the buzzer. Slams it home. Well, a silly foul on the defensive end. And then some fancy offense, awareness, shot clock. It is the end of the first quarter. Cape Verde are trailing 15-19, the home team, Cameroon. Well, unfortunately, no top plays, and I'm sure that last basket by Cameroon would have been on the top plays of that first quarter as Jeremiah Hill was shaking and baking. Got all the way to the basket. He saw a cutting, I think it was Chomche, Overich Chomche, the bright future of what you can imagine what's going to be this Cameroon national team for a very, very long time to come. And pull out your phones and go ahead and scan the QR code to get access and log into Courtside 1891. Watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much, much more. So don't hesitate. Go ahead and get Courtside 1891. Well, the fans were loving that last play as, comes up with a steal on the first possession of the game. Are you kidding me? Cameroon coming out, defending, offense on the other end. What a start for Cameroon. And another stop as he blocks. We have a 2-on-1, gives it up. That would have taken the roof off of this gym. And I don't think it was a foul. I think he just missed the dunk. But what intensity, intention by Cameroon. The first few possessions of this second quarter. I think the end of the first gave them a little bit more pep in their step. Penetration and kick, that shot off the mark. It's gonna be a pushing foul as the box out was there. So I think it was Patrick Spencer trying to come up with the offensive rebound. Shoved the person in front of him. And referee saw it, I saw it, fans saw it. So good call there by the referee. That shot, little floater in the keys, no good. Ooh. It's going to be an offensive foul. And talk about some great defensive stops by Cameroon to start the second quarter, as Patrick Spencer does not agree. He might have thought it was a little bit of a flopping, but did lower his shoulder a little bit. Defender did a good job setting his feet and taking it to the chest. Cape Verde having to come alive a little bit, as I think the intensity of Cameroon is just kind of what shook them a little bit. Delgado has it. He gets to the key. Pretty good job defensively, though. Has to put up a tough shot. That hit nothing but the backboard. Cameroon now trying to push the tempo. Cho gives it up underneath. And that shot, Noko had nowhere to go up. Oh, great outlet pass. Great flush. Making sure he didn't miss that one is Patrick Lima. And Cape Verde definitely needed that basket to get something going for them, as Jeremiah Hill just got the ball knocked away from him. Shot no good, but they come up with the offensive rebound, gets it underneath the big man, and well, it's not stripped. They're saying they got a lot of arms. Joel Almeida into the game now. again, apologies. We are having some technical difficulties on site here in Cameroon since game day 1 here today. But we are back, folks, 23-33, and just where we left when those difficulties started, Cameroon have come out and continued to play excellent this quarter. And it literally started first defensive possession, comes up with a steal, an easy 2-point bucket, and it has continued like that all quarter long. 23-33, they now have a 10-point lead. Have outscored Cape Verde by 6 this quarter, 8-14. We still got 3:33 remaining before halftime. And, ooh, another turnover, just sort of slips. It was intended to be a pass. Looks like got there just at the right time. Pick and roll on an empty side, hitting the roller every single time. That 3-point shot not good. Almeida comes up with it, gives it up. Nice pass, nice transition offense, but a missed opportunity. And now a 2-on-1. And not able to stuff it home. Maybe a little intimidated there by the defensive presence. Oh, on the other end. Says, you know what, if you could do it, we could do it too. And just an unintentional tripping foul. Ivan Almeida. As we have a timeout, and let's head to the benches and listen in on the timeout. 23-33, just under 3 minutes remaining before halftime. Coach Emmanuel not too happy with the way that his team has played, and well, rightly so. And I think they have just been outperformed by Cameroon. Again, playing at home, you have such an advantage. You have the crowd, you have your family, you have your friends. It's easy to get up for a game like this if you are Cameroon. To the free throw line, as Cape Verde have already committed 5 team fouls. More concerning is Almeida picking up his, I believe it's a 2nd personal foul. Well, not able to take advantage as Cape Verde come up with defensive rebound from the free throw. Still a 10-point lead. Oh, trying to force it into the post, just turns it over and then doesn't get back quick enough defensively. And goodness me, Cameroon taking advantage. Well, they needed that shot by Almeida. As you see a little bit of frustration. And here, not necessary. Why? Time and score and foul counts. You don't want every defensive possession to pick up a foul away from the basket. As David Buchili picks up his personal and puts Cameroon back to the free throw line. The good news is they're only 2 of 6 from the charity stripe, shooting 33%. So they have not really taken advantage as Betcombe knocks down that shot though and puts them back up to 11. And led by as much as 13 during this second quarter, excuse me. Nice penetration, no good, but the tip ends there. So good job attacking the basket. Not able to finish. Put together a couple defensive stops in a row. Momentum could be back in Cape Verde's favor heading into halftime. There's one stop that they needed. Lima comes up with a rebound. Goes all the way to the basket, no good. And not able to get the offensive rebound. I think it was Chomchi corrals the ball. Ooh, little hesitation. Little hang time, no good. And a wide open basket on the other end. As Lima upset, a foul wasn't called after the play. He's got to be careful. Not the time to pick up a technical because you're frustrated with the way that your team has played here in the first half. Strong take to the basket, no good. Offensive rebound though. Chomchi there underneath the basket, and we have a collision and a couple players slow to get up after that take. Samir Betcombe needs to be helped up by his teammate. So Cameroon back up to a 9-point lead. They led by as much as 13 here in the second. Verde, what are they able to do on these last couple offensive possessions? They go inside to the veteran, turns around, squares up his defender, skip pass corner, extra pass up top. That time, wide open three-point shot, hits the back iron. Good job tipping the ball out and giving them an extra possession offensively. Oh, missed opportunity there though. If that one hits the back iron. So now Cameroon, I imagine, are gonna hold this for one last shot attempt. 10 seconds until half. Jeremiah Hill had that spectacular play at the end of the first quarter. Baseline penetration, open three-point shot is no good. At the buzzer this time. Well, a great first half of basketball if you're a Cameroonian basketball fan, as they more or less absolutely dominated Cape Verde, especially in the second quarter, led by as much as 13 points. And it's more, you see the frustration out of the other team, and that's exactly what you want to do. Impose the opponent, and that's what the home team has done. They're up 30-39 at halftime. Hopefully we'll get some highlights of the second quarter. Would have loved to show you that highlight at the end of the first quarter. Jeremiah to the young'un, Chomche. And if not, we will take a break and come back with second half action. Both these teams sitting at 2-1 in Group A. They know now that they're going to move on no matter what. South Sudan beat Libya earlier today in this venue. Top three teams from the group of four move on to the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup African Qualifiers. And here they are, some of the top plays from the second quarter, folks. Actually, the last three-point shot attempt, which which not sure we can really call it a top play as it did not go in. And both these teams going back to the locker room. And well, I'll talk to you a little bit about statistics. Top players, everyone's really contributed who's got on the court for Cameroon. Obviously need to give a shout out to Fabian Atiba. 9 points for him. Irvich Chomche coming in off the bench, 6 points, 6 rebounds. He is on his way to a double-double. And Jeremiah Hill getting it done, facilitating the offense. He has 6 points and 4 rebounds. We will be back after halftime break.
The passing lane goes coast to coast for the N1 opportunity.
You ain't never seen nothing like this. Hey, don't stop running with it.
Dominic Malonga throws it down.
I'm on the drive waiting for the come up. You ain't never seen nothing like this.
Down on the dribble. It's in the lane and one.
Radio, moving, scooping, driving in, laying it up. Crowd are loving it. Gonzalo, who turns it over. Alan Golev numbers. Dindal goes up and oh, baby, showtime for the time. Gola. Well, here was a turnover. Get ready. Open up the runway. Mighty Mouse with the diamond. Milton Valent.
And Maddie, nice reverse finish. As Madagascar not going away. And wow! Dundao with a big time shot.
Canute in the lane, ball fake, off the glass for 2 is good. Wheels, deals, takes a little dance step, breaks the angle, gets the 2.
Oh, it's an unnecessary turnover. Adam Musa finds Omar Rabi, but what a block by Comicum. Jonathan Comicum just said, not in my house. Get out of here. Sane from deep. Oh, flanks that one. So box out and oh, coming in for the rim rocker, Sane. How about this? A dunk from Yambo. Taking no prisoners that time. Good defense from Faye. Oh, that bag. Oh, behind the back pass. Oh, a little bit of showtime. Watch this. It goes right through Niembo's legs. Then behind the back. And that was Branco Badio. Branco Badio as a magician.
How many times are we going to see this? Baseline, are you kidding me?
Papa Nicolau says, give it to me.
I'll go attacks to close out. Beat Bruno inside.
Fills it up. It's all right.
surprise as they have the lead over Cape Verde 30-39 at halftime. And talking about some of the big time performances, maybe in FIBA, 9 points for Cameroon. Really everyone getting it done. 12 team assists already for them compared to just 8 turnovers. On the other hand, well, Ivan Almeida doing what he does best, and that's scoring. He has 12 points, 7 rebounds. Just not quite enough for his team. You saw some frustration out of the Cape Verde players, I thought, especially during that second quarter. Cameroon led by as much as 13 points, I believe it is. And really just taking advantage everywhere. And it started defensively. They came up with some quick steals that led to easy offensive baskets. As well, time leading, it was all Cameroon in that first half. The start of the game. Better shooting percentage. Minus the free throw line, is really where they have not taken advantage yet. Points from turnovers, 11-6 in favor of Cameroon. Second chance points, 6-4. Points in the paint, 18-14. Jeremiah Hill. Got to see that highlight. Throwing it up at the end of the first quarter. Well, 20 minutes of basketball left. Can they hold on? Well, just wanted to quickly talk about the Almeida brothers, Ivan and Joel Almeida. Started the Creole Star Basketball Club in Cameroon. They were awarded a prestigious award of helping grow the game of basketball in Cameroon. How cool is that to, in Cape Verde, to give back to your country and help grow the sport, and realizing how much the sport has given to them and how much they want to give back to the sport that has given so much to the country that they so deeply love and enjoy playing for and representing. And just such a Creole Star Basketball Club. Go and check them out. It's such a cool story, and kind of like Luel Deng and what he has done as the president of South Sudan, and the infrastructure and time, the commitment, the financial commitment that, you know, it takes some people willing to commit. It's absolutely very cool to see. Second half action coming up soon. first half, 39 points already for Cameroon. I mentioned heading into this game, they only averaged 71 points in their 3 previous games. So, you know, you have to think well on their way to over their competition average. Verde on the other half, well below. They average 82 points a game, shoot a very high percentage from three-point range. I actually think they're the top three-point shooting team. And shooting 17%, I should say. And they normally shoot around 35% in their 3 previous games. Verde, they were there at the 2023 edition of the FIBA Basketball World Cup. The 28th place finish. They ranked 50th in the FIBA Basketball World Rankings. Cameroon are 59th. You have to imagine they might be moving up with that 4th place finish and a win tonight over Cape Verde. Let's listen to the timeout.
Fast play. Landry. Stamina. Jeremiah. Spray. Bob. We're heading Jeremiah. Turn. Landry. Turn. Oh, we're heading. We're heading you. Stamina. Landry, turn. Spray. Alright. You got the ball to me. Yeah, because we want it. O homem dele está inclusive. Deixa a bola para os outros. Deixa deixar. Não nos podem marcar mais que 12 pontos por período. Esta é a meta. Esta é a meta defensiva. A ideia é puto Anderson e vai de gel. Black, 22 e olha. Aqui.
Well, let's see what Coach Promoda can get out of his players. They took a long time coming out of halftime. Would love to have been a fly on the wall in his locker room. And let's see if they are motivated, because as soon as second quarter action started, that Cameroon team just set the tone. Cape Verde, they elbowed to do this at the start of the third quarter. We'll find out. They are trailing by 9, 30-39. We have half a game of basketball left. And it's going to be a foul from behind, and that's going to be his 3rd personal foul. Well, attacking Almeida as he has 3 fouls. Nice cut underneath, goes up strong and gets the finish. So another, I should say, good offensive action to start the quarter for Cameroon. Almeida gives it up, top scorer for this team, usually in general, at all competitions when he plays for them. And also here today, he's 12 points, only player in double digits. And I think we have a foul. I'm not sure if it was on the shot attempt. We'll find out. We'll know shortly, I should say. defense on the rebound, so it'll be ball underneath. Double team coming to try and get Almeida to kick up the ball. He does kick up the ball. And that shot, though, even though he was open, is no good. Cameroon very much in control of this game offensively and defensively. Hill. Ooh. Step back. His three-point shot, no good. And we're going to have a foul underneath. I'm not sure who it's going to go against. His 3 players. We're trying to box out one man, that man. Noko underneath the basket. And that shot blocked. Got the stop they needed. Can they get the offense? Great take, saw lane, kisses it off the glass. Correa, first 2 points of the quarter for Cape Verde come from number 8. And that pass intended for Landry Noko. Just not able to hold on to it after the roll. Hill, trap before half. Extra pass to the corner. Kisses it off the glass, no good there. Fight for the offensive rebound, tips it to himself, then gets it out. Now they're gonna take their time. Try and find the mismatch. Go inside. Tough turnaround hook shot type of a deal. Jordan Behea. (32-43). And Cape Verde just look out of sorts. Oh, nice pass underneath. Cho wide open. Nice find though. And look at this. This is the kind of hustle. And it's gonna lead to a turnover. Oh, are you kidding me? Teammates helping teammates. Started with one man, the other one cleans it up. And we have a timeout. Cape Verde very frustrated as it's a timeout and they're spending more time talking to the referees instead of huddling into the bench where they desperately need to get to the bench and listen to their coach, in my opinion. Let's try and listen in. Oh, let's see what they can do offensively out of that timeout. Unfortunately, we didn't have microphones in the timeout. I can't imagine there were a lot of nice words. And they desperately needed that three-point shot And you just hope that that can kind of change the momentum for them. Well, Cameroon find the mismatch, go up top, and ball goes out of bounds. Nice pass on the inbounds play. No good, though, is the soft touch underneath the basket. So 5 teams from the Africas will qualify for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will be held in Qatar in 2027, next year, end of next summer. 32 teams in total. There's a little bit of a run now. They get the score back to 10. And that three-point shot. Talk about everyone just doing what they need for Cameroon here in this game today. Back-to-back three-point shots as the bleeding stopped for a little while and has now, well, there's the response though, so it's not over. Betcom has the response for Cape Verde. Hill, he gets double teamed. Extra passing, passing is carrying, and that one just off the mark. I'm not sure if he mistook his teammate for the coach. As Hill thought he was going out, but Atiba says, no, man, it's for me, I need the break. Well, trying to move on to the second round of the FIBA Basketball World Cup African Qualifiers. And not sure if we have a timeout or a little bit of a technical issue. Coach, the referees are going to go look at something on the screen, so hopefully we'll get to go down and see what they're looking at. Unfortunately, we can't hear the referees or see the replay that they are looking at. Cameroon made a couple substitutions. Ateba and Cho went out. Betcom and Diaz checked in. Oh, they trying to look and see if it was a 3? Are they trying to see if that pass was done? I'm not really sure. Doesn't look like the pass was tipped, but still trying to figure it out though. Yeah, so they were trying to see if one of the three-point shots was good or not, or if it was a 2. They said it was a 3, And during a dead ball situation, if the referees are not certain, they can go and confirm with a video replay, and that's what I believe it was. So we are back, action, 4:40 remaining here in the third, 42-53. Almeida, shot fake, he penetrates, nowhere to go, kicks it up, wide open, took all the time he needed, not able to convert his three-point shot though. Hill comes up with the rebound. Hill now. And that shot, no good. Another offensive rebound. And this time, they get the defensive board. Trying to push the tempo, but a good job getting back on defense is Cameroon. So no easy, quick opportunities. Now they go to the star. Almeida turns it over. Look at this, a 4-on-1. White jerseys aren't even sprinting back. And, well, when it's not your night, it's not your night. But you just don't want this game to get out of hand. Even if they're one of the 12 teams that are going to move on to the second round of this competition, which will be played in August and March of this next year, you do carry over your win-loss record from the first round. And, you just can't imagine a bad loss and you kind of give up at the end of the game. Like, could that come back and bite you? Well, both these teams will be back in action in a couple days, July 4th. As Almeida heading to the bench. He has played some big minutes for them. 10 points. Only player, Anderson Correa has 12 points. He's had a great second half for them. Been very energetic, attacking. As he gives up the ball right there. And penetration, just can't hold on to it. Goes out of bounds, so right back to Cameroon. Mendez there, trying to get something going, but not able to hold on to the ball. Oh! Rejected at the rim. Great defensive play. And no call running the fast break. As Lima gives it up, gets it to the corner, gets it to the hot hand, not able to convert though. So even when they get the job done defensively, not able to get offensive baskets going for them. Really, the momentum of this game has been Cameroon almost since the first tip. And a little fadeaway turnaround inside the key. Wow. Last time these two teams played each other, it's back in November during window 1. And it was a close game, back and forth. Cape Verde obviously coming up with the win. It's just a 5-point game. And Cameroon had control, started the game well, and it was all Cape Verde. So you wonder, is this a type of revenge game? Referees discussing what they saw. 42-59, a minute 27. In the third, and they're going to take a look. They're going to check it. Make sure they have the right call. They're trying to see if it touched the rim. I couldn't really see from that angle how the ball came off. Let's take a look. Looked like it hit the backboard, hit the foam on the bottom left of the rim. And if they don't have any other angles, they have to go with their first initial call. Well, there you have it. Ball to Cameroon. So good thing for video review, as it did not hit the rim. .59. Verde won the first meeting in window 1. Just a reach-in foul, a little bit too aggressive is William Brito. They're trying to get their intensity going. They needed that from Tavares. This game's not over. The way these two teams can play athletically. Don't forget, Cape Verde, typically a 35% shooting three-point team. So if they start knocking down some threes, end of this quarter, start the fourth, could be very, very interesting at the end of the game. And another turnover, so ball right back to them. Can they get another score cut into this lead? And no, they turn it over and give it right back. And exactly what Cameroon wants. They're gonna have one last shot opportunity. Boya making sure his teammates know. And well, we have a foul and a game. Again, we've seen this today. Not sure if it was intentional, but not a good foul. Because you are putting them on the free throw line. You need to know the foul count. No matter where you are, what period of the game, you really need to know the foul count. If there's one part of Cameroon's game that has not been the best is this game. It is their free throw shooting. They're only 50% in the game. Time's out, makes the first. 45-63, another opportunity. Open in the corner, no good, so that is gonna end the third. We have 10 minutes left of basketball, but right now, after 3 quarters, Cape Verde just not able to get anything going offensively or getting it done defensively as they trail the home team, Cameroon, 45-63, and we have 10 minutes left of basketball to play. Carry over to the second round of this competition. And of course, I think also points for and against will as well. Some third quarter highlights to show you if you are just tuning in. It has been all Cameroon basketball all game long. They have led for the majority of this game, except for the first couple points of the game, couple baskets of the game. They scored 24 points, their biggest offensive outing there in the third. Sorry about those highlights, kind of cut off a little bit quicker than we wanted them to. As well, can't say Cape Verde haven't been consistent scoring. They've scored 15 points every quarter. That's why they're sitting at 45 points heading in to the fourth. Go ahead and scan the QR code to get access and log into Courtside 1891. Watch live streams, extended highlights of FIBA competitions, and much, much more. Well, 10 minutes remaining in this one, as Cameroon have had control all game long. Let's see what they can get out of their first initial offensive possession. Well, nowhere really to go. But the ball will stay on this end of the court. Didn't get anything going on that possession. He gave it up, and then Patrick Spencer tries to get to the rim, doesn't touch anything though. So Ebua gonna be credited with a defensive stop. Verde struggling to get anything going here. Tavares. Oh, is that going to count? Joel Almeida reaching in. Sorry. Joel Almeida going up against the defender reaching in. Muaha, so he's going to go to the free throw line. And they are gonna count it. So possible 4-point play. Great heads up play there by the veteran. And he gets a 4-point play. That time, well short. And, well, they do a good job there getting back defensively and come up with the steal. So 49-63, slowly chipping away at this lead. Stop, pop, uses the backboard. And here it is, Cape Verde going on a little bit of a run. And Cameroon and Coach Alfred Aboya need to call a timeout because they don't want to get this out of control. It is now only, and I say only, an 11-point game. And it has been all Cape Verde to start this quarter. Don't forget, they were up 19 a couple minutes ago, not even a couple minutes ago. As Coach Aboya letting his players know that the game is not over. A 7-0 run to start the fourth. I said it, the way that this Cape Verde team shoots threes, they could easily get back into the game if some of them start to go down. And well, that is what we are seeing here to start the fourth. We had a 4-point play and then a 3-point shot off of the screen up top. Use the backboard, doesn't matter as long as it goes in. Out of the timeout. Cameroon have the ball up top, only an 11-point lead. Quick rescreen, oh, gets the block, they come up with the steal. Joel puts it up, oh, it goes in, and they're gonna count it. Another and one, Joel Almeida coming alive here in the fourth. Are you kidding me? Talk about a veteran move. You know the referee has to call a foul, so he knew he had to get the shot up. The lefty uses the glass, gets it to go. His 6th point of the quarter. Can he make it 7 points in the quarter? Averages just under 15 points a game in the 3 previous games that he has played during these qualifications. Not talking about his career. We can go back and look at his career, but he has a very, very long resume, CV, playing for Cape Verde. Another steal, they got it. Oh, how the tides have turned. It is a single-digit lead. 55-63. A 10-0 run to start this quarter, the first 2 minutes, and they have already brought themselves back into the game. And a big reason is that man setting the screen, number 9. That time they can't get it to go. They have to come up with another defensive possession, I should say. A foul on the drive. It's going to put Cameroon to the free throw line. Strong take by Samir Betcom. And free throw shooting has not been the strength of Cameroon in this game. And only 54% from the line. They shoot around mid-60s, let's say. Typically. And makes 1 of 2. And first points of this quarter for Cameroon with that free throw right there. An offensive foul. And, well, I understand a little bit why Patrick Spencer's so upset. I think the referee was a little bit behind the play, but saw the reaction of Patrick Spencer. And maybe he could have called a blocking foul, but doesn't matter. Sacrificed his body, got in there, dug down, got a defensive stop. And Jeremiah Hill throws one up, and it somehow goes in. He gets another point to add to his tally of 8 now. Oh, almost saves it. Just can't after the rebound. Hill now splits the defense, throws it up. Oh, it was a lob pass. Or maybe he thought they were going to call the foul. But they didn't. So ball back. Deep three-point shot. Oh, almost rolls in. And now Ivan Almeida back in the game. They know what's at stake. They know what they could do. Like I mentioned, nice turnaround, no good. Good job there on the offensive tip in, though. Even if you have qualified to move on to the second round, your wins and losses will be carried over. So every game has so much meaning in these qualification games. Still a single-digit game, and comes up with his own offensive rebound. Saves it to the wrong team, though. Now it's a 5-on-4. Hill stops. Hill pops. No good. Oh, what a tip-in. Got a box out. Flying in from nowhere. Beahe struggled with some foul trouble in the first, so we didn't see a lot of him for Cameroon. And he has come out. Ooh. Back up to double digits. A great start for Cape Verde. And no foul call. Kicks it out. They get the shot off in time. Almeida gets to the basket. Oh, nice little hang time. Finds the big man underneath. Body to body. A lot of contact. Get it to go. Not sure if it was the tip-in that counts or the initial shot. Doesn't really matter, though. Back down to a 9-point lead. A couple threes, and this game is tied. Still plenty of time to play. And Almeida picks up the foul. Fouls to give. Still have one more team foul to give before bonus. Cameroon's got a couple. Three-point shots. Oh, that might have been the dagger. The response. What a game, Samir Bethcom. Has come up big when his team has needed him. Double-digit scoring for that man now. They got the stop. Jeremiah Hill is open. And he flushes it home. We have a Cape Verde timeout. So after a big start, a 10-0 run to start, let's just say in the first couple minutes of the quarter, Cameroon have come alive now. Still 14-10 in this quarter. And we have a Cape Verde timeout as well. They can go on another 10-0 run, who knows? But last two possessions have been big time for Cameroon. Lead back up to 14. Try and either get to the free throw line or get an open look, a high efficiency look if you're a Cape Verde, whether that's at the 2 or at the 3. Maybe switch up some stuff defensively. But a great start to the fourth gave life to this Cape Verde team. But since then, Cameroon didn't really lose their cool, to say the least. Inside out, open for 3. Almeida got it. Not sure that was exactly what coach drew up. It's a play that they have run often in this game. Hill. Oh, with the jumper, as he is loving it, enjoying the fans loving it as well. They get it to Ivan Almeida. That shot, no good. Kind of wonder why maybe Joel Almeida didn't play a little bit more. He has 13 points off the bench. Most of his minutes coming here late in the game. No good. Oh, fight for the rebound. And Cape Verde come up with it. And no surprise, the referee calls a whistle as Patrick Spencer went down hard on his back. And he definitely is a little shaken up, I think. Substitution, hot hand of this quarter, number 9, the veteran heading to the bench. 2 minutes remaining. Cameroon have been in the lead. It hasn't always been comfortable, especially to start the fourth quarter, but Cameroon never lost their nerve. And came up with a few big buckets the last few possessions and sort of retook the lead comfortably, I guess you could say. frustration. Both teams. As that free throw is good. Well, Cameroon do come up with the win here tonight. It will definitely be merited. That one back rim is BDS. Coming up with a rebound, three-point shot. Nothing but a net. But yeah, hey, big second half for the veteran, one of the veterans of this Cameroon team. And there's the response. Tavares gets his own three-point shot to fall, and now a foul from behind. And they had a foul to give. Correa is going to pick that foul up. Minute 16 remaining. And I guess the good thing is this doesn't end up being a blowout. Ball inbounded. You imagine they're going to want to use as much clock as possible, except if they have a good open look. Go inside. Oh, nice passing. Kick it out that time. Wow, falling gets it to go. Roger off the bench. Cape Verde finally seeing some three-point shots fall here late in the game. It's just a little bit too late. And much better quarter this fourth quarter, but they could not find their rhythm. As well, Mute has played well for them. Coming in off the bench, getting some playing time here. Almeida takes one for the team. Trying to go for the steal. Ends up getting rocked though. Sportson like foul actually went against number 5, Roger Mute. That's why we saw the 2 free throws, and it will stay Cape Verde ball. 10-point lead, 35 seconds. We have seen crazier things. Remember that Lithuania game against Great Britain back in the fall? As we have a timeout. I'm sure coach wants to run up a system that Cameroon has not seen to try and get an open look. Who do you go to? What do you look for? 2 or 3. They've shot the three-point ball well here in the fourth. Cannot say the same for the first 3 quarters, though. 55% three-point shooting team heading into this game, in these qualifier games. So not a bad three-point shooting team. Oh, he almost turns it over. Kicks it out. Oh, extra pass to no one, the other team. And Cameroon come up with the stop that they needed. And exclamation point. While Hill has to tip it in twice, but gets it to go. And that is probably going to be the game, folks. That turnover, too costly. Well, playing to the end, though, is Ivan Almeida. Cameroon with a big win at home in window 3, to kick off window 3, I should say, as the crowd are enjoying what they are seeing. A 10-point win, revenge win. Cape Verde beat them game day 1, window 1. Window 3, game day 4, Cameroon get the revenge, 72-82 over Cape Verde. Slow offensive game for Cape Verde. In this one, they exploded for 27 points in the fourth. They only had 45 points heading into this game, though, as Cameroon consistent throughout the game, as they are posing for photos now. Will Tavares, 12 points for him. Ivan Almeida, 16 points. Sanderson Correa, 15 points. Joel Almeida off the bench, 13 points. All of those, most of them coming in the fourth, I should say. For Cape Verde, they struggled with turnovers, 19 turnovers they handed to Cameroon. Samir Ethcom, 10 points, double-digit scoring night for him. Everyone who played for Cameroon contributed offensively, scored for Cameroon, actually, if you want to think about it like that. Rich Chomchi, the bright future, he had 8 points in the game in only 13 and a half minutes. 8 points, 8 rebounds, did not play in the second half. Fabian Atiba, big first half for him, 12 points. And Jordan, hey, 14 points. Most of those coming in the second half. And Jeremiah Hill doing a little bit of everything for his team. 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. To celebrate with their friends, family, and fans. It's Cameroon with a big win at home. And there it is right now, 3-1 apiece for South Sudan and Cameroon after today's win. Cape Verde fall to 2-2, and Libya 0-4 in the competition. Well, thank you very much for joining. We will be back in 2 days' time on July 4th for Game Day 5 action to see who finishes top of this group. But for now, good night.